Maleki at Caulfield, where the all-important barrier draw has just been conducted on the Caulfield Cup. And Danny, everyone's interested to know how the favourite, Bozam, has fared.
Yes, Tony, Bozam has fared extremely well with the barrier. He's drawn barrier number 7. Trainer Bart Cummings would be ecstatic as we have a look at the field for this year's Foster's Caulfield Cup. From the top, Field Dancer, the Kiwi, has drawn barrier number 3. Colour Page in barrier number 18 didn't fare so well. Cossack Warrior, the Michael Clark and Colin Hayes horse, is drawn in 15. Tristram, barrier 4, Saddlecloth number 4. Number 5 is Belciano, drawn 9. He's the last start winner of the Metropolitan Handicap. We go down to Secret Seal. We don't know much about him, but he's very, very smart. He's drawn well in barrier 5. 10, Sound Horizon, has drawn barrier 10. And then we go down to the favourite. That's number 17, Bozam. He's drawn barrier number 7. 18 is Marwong, controversial winner of the Caulfield Guineas last Saturday, has drawn 17. And the two emergencies, 19 All Spades. The first emergency has drawn 16. And number 20, the second emergency, the Brotherhood, has drawn barrier number 12. That's the draw for this year's Foster's Caulfield Cup. $625,000 in prize money. And as per usual, it is going to be a great race. Tony.
Thanks very much, Dan. Good to see you tipped a few winners today.
It's just 2 days away and there's no looking back for the stars who had their final gallops at Flemington today. Dan Maleki reports on the lead-up to the $625,000 Turf Classic.
Bozam is still all the rage for the Caulfield Cup. The colt had his final workout at Flemington today with race rider John Marshall aboard. Cup's king Bart Cummings has the 3-year-old looking as fit as a fiddle. But Bozam will have to be at his very best in the tough 2,400-metre classic on Saturday.
Well, he's certainly a nice colt, and he's done everything pretty spot on up to date. We're quite pleased with his fitness and his work this morning. Johnny Marshall rode him, and he worked very nice. Could be more happy with him. It's just a matter of patience now and see if he's good enough.
Meanwhile, the Colin Hayes trained 4-year-old Cossack Warrior is another strong chance after his convincing win in last Saturday's Herbert Power Handicap. The Caulfield specialist is back to his top after having a minor setback 3 weeks ago.
We've got him there in order, and we had a little setback with him after Mini Valley. But he's got recent form. He's a winner on the track and distance. I think that there's a lot of positives, and you can make a case for him.
Well, I think fitness-wise, then he's improved. He seems to have tightened up, and you know, he's a winner over the 2,400 and at Caulfield, and he's well weighted, and you know, fitness-wise, he should improve. And Bozam naturally will be very hard to beat, and the New Zealand horse Secret Seal's form's excellent. So, you know, it's going to be a very tough race.
3 more quarter.
Predicting bookmakers will bet up to 3 to 1 about his charge when support arrives for other runners. And the one that's certain to be well backed is the New Zealander Secret Seal, which had its final workout at Flemington this morning. Greg Miles was there.
Secret Seal is the Kiwi dark horse of the Caulfield Cup. He hasn't raced here, but 3 weight-for-age wins have the New Zealander a 5 to 1 second favourite. This morning, the diminutive Kiwi was ridden by his regular track companion Gary Barlow. It was only his second serious hit-out. It was joined on the outside by Search over the last 1,000 metres of their 1,600 gallop. Together, the pair brushed up the last 400 in 25.5 seconds. It was work that pleased his amiable trainer, Jeff Linds.
Everything had to go according to plan, and he had a good solid workout on Tuesday, and he's improved for that run, and he had a good workout, and he pleased us this morning.
Harry White has secured the cup ride and was impressed with videos he studied of Secret Seal's New Zealand victories.
He shook his head in amazement at how fast he can come, so, you know, it's till Saturday that we find out just his true mettle.
The favourite Bozam again worked against the clock this morning. His gallop was one of the best of the morning. At the end of 2,000, a well-run 637 and 400 in 24.5 seconds. Colin Hayes has the Herbert Power Handicap winner Cossack Warrior engaged. Today, the 4-year-old worked over 1,800 on the wood chip to round off his cup preparation. With 4 kilos underweight for age, he's well in, and Hayes is quietly confident of another cup success.
And he did looked very good in the Herbert Power. His acceleration was outstanding and ran nice time, and it's logical to think he's improved a bit from that. I think you'll find that he certainly will run well Saturday.
And late today, veteran jockey Pat Hyland was given the mount on the top weight Field Dancer. Hyland's appointment completes all the riding appointments for the Cup.
But there's another horse in the field that's sure to give the bookies a sleepless night tonight. New Zealand stayer Secret Seal is the second favourite for the Cup, despite never having set hoof on an Australian racing track.
This is Caulfield Racecourse, the scene for Saturday's Group 1 $625,000 Caulfield Cup. It's the toughest 2,400-metre handicap race for stayers in the land. But there is one horse who is unknown to the Australian public. That's the highly regarded Kiwi stayer Secret Seal, who is aptly named. The 5-year-old has been stabled at Flemington. His trainer, Jeff Linds, will be trying to keep up the impressive record that the NZers have held on Australia's feature races.
I wouldn't call him a champion as yet. He's a very good horse and he's come up through the grades and he's well weighted in the Cup. And his work this week has been pleasing and he's a good chance.
Secret Seal has won his last 3 starts in a row, all at weight for age. In tomorrow's Caulfield Cup, he drops to 52 kilos under handicap conditions and appears to be the best weighted horse in the race. All his wins in New Zealand have been anti-clockwise and he is suited to all types of going. The gelding wears the title of New Zealand's best stayer, even compared to the 1962 Caulfield Melbourne Cup winner, Even Stevens.
His last 3 runs he has won at weight for age. And he's won them very impressively, and he comes in at the weights the best horse in the field. You can place him anywhere you want to, but he's basically a dead set staying type.
And Dan Malicki's been in good form over the past fortnight, so let's have a look at his tips for the Caulfield Cup. He likes Secret Seal to beat Cossack Warrior and Bozam. That's 9, 3 and 17. In the quadrella, it's 7, 9, 8 and 6. The quad extra is 9, 8, 6 and 9. The daily double is 9, 3 and 17 in the first leg into 6, 5 and 13. And the lucky long shot is in race 2, number 18, Bold Magic, currently at 100 to 1.
Sought shelter anywhere they could. Despite the constant rain, bookies were still doing a booming trade as punters ignored the drizzle to lay their bets. The usually crowded lawns were practically deserted, the grandstand being the safest place to all behind umbrellas. Nevertheless, the horses raced on, kicking up the turf and sending the mud flying as they sped along the track. But the rain did ease for the highlight of the day, the Caulfield Cup.
Lord Reams still 2 lengths in front. Bozam is trying to pick him back. Lord Reams in front. Bozam flying at him, but Lord Reams is going to win. Lord Reams wins the Caulfield Cup. A brilliant ride, Brent Thompson.
The winner, Lord Reams, a 6-year-old gelding, loves to run in the wet, flew first past the post, and jockey Brent Thompson was delighted to accept his winning trophy.
I think 35-year-old Francois Woolstenholme of Scoresby may have misunderstood road directions at the intersection of Burwood Highway and Willow Road in Upper Ferntree Gully. About 1 o'clock...
Hang on and beat the fast-finishing Bozam. Here's a look at the closing stages of the Cup, and your caller is Dan Malicki.
At the top of the straight, 300 to go. Lord Reams in front. Cossack Warrior trying to pick him back on the outside. Then Belciano and Bozam down the outside. Lord Reams 2.5 lengths in front. Here's Bozam on the outside. Lord Reams still 2 lengths in front. Bozam is trying to pick him back. Lord Reams in front. Bozam flying at him, but Lord Reams is going to win. Lord Reams wins the Caulfield Cup. A brilliant ride, Brent Thompson.
The rains came and that made all the difference.
Now, you must be hoping for a little bit more rain on the first Tuesday in November?
Well, I haven't spoken to the owners. I mean, obviously, I think they'll, if he's running, they'll ask me to ride him, and we'll see what happens. But sure, if he gets rain on Melbourne Cup Day, it'll be hard to beat.
Certainly will be. Lord Reams started at 14 to 1 to beat Bozam, a great run, and Cossack Warrior finished a long way behind in 3rd place. Let's have a look at the other races at Caulfield today. The opening event went to Voltage Peak, having his first start. He cost $700,000 at the yearling sales, and it looks like money well spent, a very smart colt. Race 2 went to the 13 to 2 chance Lonely Dreamer, who stayed on the inside, and it paid dividends. He won from Prince Anton. It was vintage Brent Thompson in race 3 as he steered home Marmalita, the 8 to 1 chance from Princess Calabrina and Glowing Idol. Now to the other big event of the day, the 1,000 guineas worth $200,000.
Entering the straight, Bianco Flyer about 3 lengths in front. Midnight Fever second. Impazera starting to fly home down the outside, and then Sister Shirley. It's Bianco Flyer 2.5 lengths in front. Impazera, Midnight Fever can't pick her back at this stage. It's Bianco Flyer in front. Midnight Fever coming home hard, but Bianco Flyer wins the guineas. Bianco Flyer a length on the line to the stablemate Midnight Fever.
And Midnight Fever was the hot favourite, but it was her stablemate Bianco Fly that got the money. A race Quinella to Colin Hayes and the Clark brothers, Gary and Michael. Race 6 was the $50,000 Caulfield Sprint, and plenty of chances in an open betting race.
Here's Lord Scotia, followed by Rendu, and don't forget about Society Bay over on the inside. She's still in this. Halfway up the straight, though. Going to the front, Lord Scotia. Fighting back with Special and Society Bay. Lord Scotia, the outside. Special in the centre. Society Bay, the rail. Lord Scotia just in front, and he gets up the win.
And a great finish with the horses right across the track. Lord Scotia got the money from Special and Society Bay. Now to race 7, and punters were looking for a change of luck, and they put their money on Isomer.
At the 250, Isomer in front, about a half length to Delphi Dazzle. Mouton fighting back. It's Isomer just in front. Delphi Dazzle trying to pick him back. Isomer still over a length in front of Delphi Dazzle, but Isomer starting to open up in the last little bit. And Isomer's racing away to win it easily. Isomer about 4 lengths to Delphi Dazzle.
And Isomer didn't let the punters down, starting the 7-4 favourite. It won by 4 lengths with Greg Hall, the jockey. The final event went to Alternate, capping off a sensational day for Brent Thompson, a treble for him, including the Caulfield Cup. Alternate just pipped Fallacious on the line. The quadrilla at Caulfield today paid $2,814.20 for the numbers double, 7, 9 and 5. The quad extra for 7, 9, 5 and 1 paid a healthy $7,658.50. The daily double for 7 and 5, $46.75. And the extra double on 6 and 2.
Caulfield on Cup Day must be jinxed. Today's running was the 4th in 5 years to be marred by heavy rain, keeping fashion buffs away and umbrellas up. By the time he reached the mounting yard, the price on favourite Beau Zam had blown out from 6-4 to up to 5-1. The bookies felt the rain was the key factor, and they were proved right, but only just. Here's Greg Miles.
Brave Trespasser reared again, racing now. Cossack Warriors missed the start about a length and a half towards the outside. Colour Page, Ma Wong, I'm a Red Man jumped quickly. Scarvilla away very quickly and going out fast. Island Spy, Beau Zam handy to them with Belciano on the outside, and then Noble Kit. Field Dancer in the middle of the field, and Never Quit and Colour Page are going quickly on the outside, going towards the lead. Great charge at the post the first time. Never Quit's just gone to the lead here, but he's out a bit wide. Birding back Scarvilla with Colour Page, all in the leading division with Island Spy. Noble Kit well placed on the rails, and then Lord Reams. They're followed by Belciano. About a length and a half then to Beau Zam on the outside of Field Dancer, Ma Wong, and then Palmyra Bay Tristram. Then Brave Trespasser on the inside when the pace slackened. About a length further back, Secret Seal with its Sound Horizon, followed then by I'm a Red Man, Cossack Warrior second last and best time. 1600 to go. Thompson's taken Lord Reams to the front now. A half to Scarvilla, still holding the rails, and 2 lengths to Noble Kit, beautifully placed. Field Dancer Belciano getting up on the inside of Never Quit, who's never been on the rails, nor's Colour Page. There followed a bit further back Island Spy, Beau Zam, and further back is Ma Wong, Palmyra Bay, Brave Trespasser on the fence, and then Tristram, Sound Horizon. Secret Seal, the next one on the outside, 2 lengths to Cossack Warrior, second last best time, and I'm a Red Man's time, and I'm a Red Man's last of all. Lord Reams the leader, 650 to go. He's a length in front of Noble Kit, then Scarvilla, Field Dancer, Colour Page, Secret Seal still making ground, and Cossack Warrior, he's coming with a strong run, then Belciano, Beau Zam, I'm a Red Man running on, and further back is Sound Horizon, Ma Wong, but nearing the turn now, and Lord Reams the leader, a length to Cossack Warrior, who's come with a charging run round the outside. Then Noble Kit followed by Belciano, Scarvilla and Beau Zam into the straight. Lord Reams the leader down to the 250 metre mark, 2 lengths to Cossack Warrior, then Belciano, Noble Kit and Beau Zam on the outside coming home well. Lord Reams the leader, he's still 2 lengths in front of Cossack Warrior, who's done with. Beau Zam trying hard, but Lord Reams in front. Beau Zam is rocketing home. Lord Reams a length, Beau Zam flying at him on the post. They hit the line, and Lord Reams a nose, Beau Zam 5 lengths away third, Cossack Warrior.
If we backtrack a moment, this was how Lord Reams owner Michael Pitt saw the run home. For trainer Cliff Fennick, the win was a bonus. Lord Reams' main target this spring was the Melbourne Cup.
Oh, that's his forte, you know, he's a 2-miler. He's already proved it, and we came here to run in both cups. We don't mind your money at all. We'll take as much of it as we can possibly get our hands on. Legitimate.